This is Darcy from MWR. We've started a new segment called MWR at Home, and today I'm going to teach you how to make a quick quiche using ingredients you already have in your refrigerator. This is quarantine cuisine. The first thing you want to do is make sure that you preheat your oven to 375 degrees or whatever your pie crust calls for. I'm using a pre-made frozen pie crust because ain't nobody got time for that. I've poked holes in it with a fork and I'm gonna pre-bake it for probably 10 minutes just to ensure that the crust is flaky and not soggy once we add the other ingredients. So the great thing about a quick quiche is you can use any ingredients in your refrigerator that you need to get rid of. Today I'm using tomatoes, mushrooms, half an onion, turkey sausage, spinach, garlic, and American cheese. I also have 5 eggs that I'm going to whip up with some half and half. Your possibilities are endless with this recipe. Whatever you have left over in your refrigerator, throw it in there. This is what the pie crust should look like after it's been pre-baked for about 10 minutes in a 375 degree oven. I've baked it on a cookie sheet covered in foil because who wants to clean up all that mess? So now it's time to saute the ingredients. I've added the sausage and the onions because they take the longest to cook. Then we'll add the remaining ingredients and cook it all down together. So at this point, the onions are glacé and the sausage is browned. So I'm gonna add the other ingredients. I'm adding the mushrooms. I'm gonna add the tomatoes. And I'm gonna add the garlic. We're gonna add the spinach at the very end because it's just going to wilt, and that's once all of this is cooked down, we'll be ready to wilt that spinach. I also have some seasonings that I like to use. It's garlic, onion powder, salt, and pepper. You can use any seasonings that you want. It's totally up to you, whatever your family enjoys, but that's what we like at our house. Just a little sprinkle of that, mix it around, and let that saute down. I just added a little pat of butter to this because it was a little dry. So in the event that you're running out of fat for the frying pan, always feel free to add some butter or a little extra olive oil. So the saute is all done. It's beautiful and it smells delicious in here, guys. So now we're just gonna sit and let this cool down because we don't wanna put this steaming hot mixture in with eggs because it will cook the eggs and you'll have scrambled eggs quiche. Nobody wants any of that. So now we're gonna mix up our eggs. I added a splash of cream, not a whole bunch, just a little splash because we don't want the eggs to be runny. At this point, the saute was cool enough. We've added it to the bottom of the pie crust, and now we're gonna top it with the eggs and cheese. Once you've added the eggs and cheese, you're ready for it to go into the oven. You're gonna bake the quiche in a 375 degree oven for about 40 minutes. Here's our completed quiche. I would recommend letting it cool for about 10 minutes before slicing it so everything has time to settle. Just like that, you've created your first quick quiche. Thanks for joining me today, guys. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. We'll be sure to answer. This is Darcy for MWR at Home, and I'll see you soon with our next quarantine cuisine.